Good morning. I hope everybody is well and happy and dry. Oh gosh. Okay, it's already telling me that my internet connection is not fast enough because I don't know what's going on here. So I'm closing out of everything. Pray for me. Maybe that will help. Oh, you know what it is? Oh man. My husband just told me that he is starting an interview, and oh my gosh, I bet that's what it is. He's doing a video upstairs, so he started before me. Unfortunately, hopefully this is somewhat clear. We'll see. I'm going to pull up my my chat box and see if anybody's online. I can even check with a few people, make sure I'm live everywhere I need to be this week. Unlike last week when I went live in the wrong places. Oh, I'm there. I'm there. Nobody's commented yet. Maybe more people are tuning in on YouTube. Hope springs eternal, right? I saw that number finally slowly eked up. I was super, super excited because it's like watching paint dry. I mean, I don't know what I need to do. Oh, hello. Somebody can see me. It's my mother. Hello, Mom. So yes, we're here. All right, I'm going to close out of all these and go back to what I wanted to show you later. Anywho. All right, so it is Tuesday, September. That tells you where my brain is. The fact that it's November makes my brain just... there's a weird it's my computer. It's like running something in the background. Maybe I can close... Oh, jeez. I don't know what is going on. Why is it working so hard? I'm closing out all of my 6 bajillion tabs. That's how much I like you guys. It's like my computer... well, yeah. Fuzzy sound. What are you doing to me, computer? Let's see what's running. Recent items? I don't even know how to do this. Okay, well, we'll have to see what's going on. I don't have very much running in the background anymore, but my computer is still... Hi! We'll be happy. Just ignore that noise. You know what? I don't have any money to buy a new computer, so I don't want to say those words. I need a new computer! Because it's a MacBook Pro. They're expensive, and then they didn't get good reviews this year, so it stresses me out. Alright, moving right along. It is what it is. I can't figure out why it's making that noise. I'm sure that somebody smarter than me could tell me. If anybody knows why my fan on my laptop would be running and how to turn it off, that would be lovely. Happy Tuesday. I have somebody homesick again today. Apparently it's my son. Effect. It's just... Should I act like the wind is blowing my face away? My hair away? You know, it would be helpful if I wore my hair down. Then I could actually put a fan up and just be like, oh, I'm just trying to be a model. Does that work? No? Alright, you can tune out the noise. Thank you very much. So, my son is homesick today. We've been sick since October 24th. I don't know why that date stuck in my head, but it did. I can't even remember who was sick first, probably Stella. And I think it was the day I got an email from the preschool saying, hey, hand, foot, and mouth disease is going around. And I'm like, most of my kids have already had that. Yeah, that's where it's proven that I'm not a doctor. You can get hand, foot, and mouth more than once, apparently. Yay. When my oldest kids had it when they were little, it wasn't that bad. But holy crow. My poor son, he's 9, so he's not even a toddler. And he has, like, the blisters on the bottoms of his feet. And it's unbelievable. And I think they're in his throat, too, because he's not able to eat very much. So he's struggling in front of the TV right now. Actually, he's just vegging out. But everybody, like, give him a nice little virtual hug, because he's miserable. And his mom did their usual You're fine. Everything's fine. Come on. Mom of the year. Anyway, last week's winner for the French Terry that I gave away was Michelle Roniker. She picked something that stretched me outside of my comfort zone, but not harpooned me into another country out of my comfort zone. It was she picked a stripe and a star. It sounds like it's patriotic. It's not necessarily, but it is French Terry, and it happens to be from this week's sponsor. I can't do a drum roll because I'm not that talented. So English is our sponsor this week. They have been crazy supportive lately, a 5 out of 4. Yay, big hug for them. We're super thankful. They are giving away a $50 gift card this week to So English. That's huge. I think, that's huge. So, in order to join this week, you have to watch. But more importantly, here's what I really, really need. All you people on Facebook are not going to like this. I'm sorry. But I need you to go to YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. That's all I'm asking for. We're so close to 2,000 viewers on YouTube. And I really like to give stuff away, obviously, because I paid for that French Terry last week. And so if everybody could go to YouTube and subscribe to our page. Just imagine the marquee, right? And then take a look at the So English website. So it's SOSEW EnglishFabrics.com. And I'll put all this in the show notes, don't worry. And pick out which fabrics you like. You can tell me what you'd want to make from it. I'm going to show you a ton of examples because, no joke, I have a couple of fabric stores that I frequent. And So English is one of them. And they take all my money. No, they don't take it. I happily give it in the wee small hours of the morning. I made an order in October, and then I made an order on Sunday. It's bad. I have issues. And so I have a lot of it. And really what it is, what I've realized, I am a little bony, and I don't like being cold. And so most of my cozy fabric is from So English. So without further ado. Oh, well, actually, this is one of my favorites. This is a Nancy Raglan. One thing that I absolutely love about So English are the bundles. And I'll show you a few online and where to find them. It's pretty easy. It's called bundles. But this is a bundle from last year, I'm pretty sure. And I just love it. Like, it is just far outside of my normal solids. But I loved mixing these two together. I ended up making a tank top for me out of it. I ended up making a dress for Stella, my 2-year-old, out of it. I love it. If I could get more, hey, So English, if I could get more stripes and florals or stripes and dots or buffalo plaid and something, oh my gosh, you'd have even more of my money, and we're all laughing because they already have a lot of my money. All right, so one of my favorite fabrics from So English is the Super Plush. If you're familiar with So English, one of these is dirty. I just finished it yesterday. My 11-year-old took it out of my office, put it on, wore it to gym, and I was like, what? And it didn't matter. And so this is actually very similar to a sweatshirt that I made for my son. Here, I'll show you what it says. So I make birthday outfits. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, there's my face. Is that creepy? So I made this HTV, and then I never put it on the website. For my son, I actually have 2 fonts. His is just a print, and I don't have it here because they wear them all the time. I swear my son's birthday is in August. I had to think about it because we have a lot of birthdays in that birthday season. And I like to make birthday outfits for my kids. I do it every year, even though I have a lot of them. Turning that off, good grief. And so this is a halftime hoodie, and I actually use twill tape to line the seams just to, I don't know, jazz it up a little bit. So yeah, this is one that I made for my daughter. It matches my son's, just a different font. I'm actually going to be putting the HTV on the website today. I'm making myself a note because it's been done since August, and I just never added it with exclamation points. But yeah, he started wearing it in August. It was ridiculous. So this one I'm actually probably going to have to stand up for. This is another halftime hoodie. But I hacked it into a dress, and I hacked the hood to be a crossover. So you can, it's a little longer. I'm pretty sure I showed you pictures, but this was from last January. Ooh, I did not do a good job on the hood. I did a French seam on the hood, and it got all sorts of messed up back here. So, I'll show you just because everybody messes up. That's ugly, right? But here's the thing. I won't take the time to redo it because 99% of the time it looks like this, and then you can't see it anyway. So all I did was I took the halftime hoodie and I lengthened it, and you can see, I don't know if it's dirty. Like, I got these off my daughter's floor, to be honest, but they're all clean and dirty, and then I get confused. Anyway, I'm sharing too much. So one thing that I think comes up every winter is whether or not the So-So English Super Plush can be used for leggings. I was really curious about this because see previous comment, I hate being cold. I tried it last winter. We had a trip to New York scheduled for a gymnastics meet because that's my winter. And I didn't want to be cold and I wanted pants. I like pants. So I tried a pair of the, I tried it for my kids because I wanted to use less fabric first. So this was for the 11-year-old because she was going with me and this is our favorite color. And you can see I never finished it because she couldn't even get it over her hips. So in my opinion, because I think a couple people over at So-So English have found some patterns that work for them, I could not get the ninjas to work in Super Plush, but, hold please, the Diane joggers do. So I made these out of Super Plush. There's the logo. That's what the inside looks like on a Super Plush, and it's so crazy cozy. This is like a houndstooth. Can you see it? I don't know. Anyway, I was so cozy. It was awesome. So let's see, what else do I have here? This was the not weekender. My brain is not working. The Annabeth that I wore last week. So this is the color blocked version without a hood, and it has, if I can find it, haha, the hidden pocket out of all French terry from So-So English. And then I almost finished this, but Netflix got me. So sometimes when I'm in a grumpy mood, I like to watch movies in the background. And by watch, I mean just kind of listen to. I don't ever sit down and watch TV unless I'm doing something. But I like to watch movies I've seen 1,000 times, and I have kind of a wide genre. And so I was watching the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. And if you've never read that book or watched the movie, I highly recommend it. We talked about that a while ago. And so that's one that I can listen to and key into my favorite scenes and then look back, and I can still get stuff done. Well, I was finishing it last night, and Netflix instantly goes to the next thing. And sometimes it's actually something I'm interested in because they tell me I should be, I think. But this was a made for Netflix, holiday, I don't know what. They got me. And so here I was. And I didn't finish. It was 12:30. I still have 45 minutes, so guess what I'm doing? After I put the HTV on the website. So I'll slip this on. And you can see, oh, funny. So these are Versatility pants that I made out of, you like my outfit? It's cold. And sorry. But this is, I'll move on to them. These are actually different fabrics. This is a sweater knit, and this is French terry. My pants are French terry, and my Eleanor here is a sweater knit. And you can say all that's left is attaching the band. I could have finished it, but I decided to, brush my teeth and hair for you first. And again, this is my favorite thing to do. I could just leave it gray and it could match a lot of things, but my personality says I need color, and so color it is. I made the the mid-thigh with a pocket, because I have to have a place to put my phone, because like everybody else, it's always with me. And then I seriously have mounds of SOC fabric right here. So we have heart French terry. We have panda French terry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's a quiz for you. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. The giveaway is only going to be on YouTube this week. I know, I'm sorry, but last week I was trying to find everybody's ideas for what fabric I should send you, and I was going back and forth between Facebook and YouTube, and since I really want YouTube to hit 2,000 subscribers, we're on YouTube today, baby. And it's a huge giveaway, so throw me a bone and go to YouTube. Tell me which fabrics you like from So English, and you can include what you want to make, or just tell me which fabrics you like. This is a French terry that I bought in a bundle back in October. Oh, wow, it's amazing how much this messes with me. It's gorgeous. I love it so much, and I'm about 99% sure that I want to make a hooded Annabeth out of it. But here's the rub. So I don't like the word anal. I think that's a gross word. But I don't know another word for picky. I'm picky when it comes to matching, which is odd, right? I'm sitting here in floral and stripes, and I think what it is like, it's like to each their own sort of thing. Like some things that match to me, like this. This was not a bundle that I bought together, and my 11-year-old saw it and she was like, no. But it brought my heart joy, and it made me happy, and so I wear it, and I love it, and I just want to, But this particular one came as part of a bundle with this. Oh, wait, where's the green? So on your screen, it looks really close to me, but in person, it did not make my heart happy. Now, does that mean I don't buy any more bundles? No, it means that I'm picky. But this is a really soft, like a jersey, I think. I'm not even sure. So this will definitely become something, but I don't want to put it with this. And so now I'm kind of looking for a solid or something that I want to pair with this, because I almost made this into a cardigan last night, and I need it to be its own piece, I know. Oh, Michelle, the winner from last week, said she was going to send me this striped fabric. It's her example of what she wanted to win, but she couldn't find a match that she thought went well enough with it. Don't worry, Michelle. When I was ordering the fabric that you picked out, I ordered about $100 more of fabric for myself. I have issues. There's a support group. It's called 5 out of 4. So I'm showing you more of this fabric. Here's another sweater knit that I have. Okay, so I love stripes. That's really funny. But this one, let me find it. This gray stripe here has a brown tint to it. So what I thought was going to go with it to have like what I'm wearing or an Annabeth or whatever, doesn't make my heart happy, man. So I got to find maybe... That's like a turquoisey or a brown. You know where I might, yeah. So I'm going to wait for my package to get here. It's been shipped, and then we'll see. Here's another one. So here's the reason these haven't been sewn up. This is another French terry. I have 6 kids, and I'll show you which ones. Oh. These 3 in particular I've had for a long time, and they fight over them, and so then they end up not being made. Which is kind of stupid. So my goal for this winter is, well, honestly, my 14, no, she's only 13. Wow, I just added like a whole year to her. Has grown. At her appointment in September, she had grown 4 inches. This morning, my husband was like, I think you've grown at least another inch. Like, she's not my height, but she's creeping on up. She's getting there. So she desperately needs pajamas. And I'm going to show you some pictures of some of my favorite SSE makes. Let's get this fixated on my face. Let's see. So I actually asked my team for some pictures. Here, This is Ashley. She made a Laura dress, and there's a back view in here. And this is her daughter in a Taylor racerback. This is the gathered racerback version. All of these are fabric from SSE. Here's the back of the Laura. How gorgeous is that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you win today, Ashley. This is a gorgeous dress, and I hope you wear it everywhere. This is an adorable kid. Look at this. How cute is she? This is Laura's. So this is the kid's fleece vest and a kid's piper. The willow, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh. In case you're wondering, yes, I forget what I name patterns. These are more from Ashley. I believe this is her sister-in-law. She was going back to work. This is the Camilla. This is the Key West. It's a beautiful maxi dress. That was one of my favorites. This is a Nancy in a bundle. That's amazing, right? There's the back of the Key West. I should have shown you that with it. But how gorgeous is that? Man, you're the best, Ashley. Ah, look at that handsome face. So this is my professional headshots that I had made in the shirt I'm wearing. I actually dried my hair, put on a little makeup. This is me every day. This is me when somebody says they're taking my picture. So this is me in that Annabeth. Oh, who's that cutie? This is a little dress I made with pockets. She was super pumped. Oh my gosh, her hair is so short here. Ah, wow. Okay. These are pajamas. So the number one thing that my kiddos ask me to make for their friends are pajamas. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure both the Geo print here, which I think is just called Geo Prism maybe, and the feathers are both French terry, and I believe they're both still on the website. Both of these were for friends. It's so funny. So this is these were for friends of my 11-year-old last year. So these were for 12-year-old girls. It's kind of amazing. It makes me feel all sorts of love. One of them I made actually I think both are the penny pajamas, the whole set. One of my daughters prefers the Versatility pants, and the other one prefers the penny pajamas. So here's the So English website. So you can see it's SOSEW, EnglishFabrics.com. These are just some of the bundles, and they, like I said, they make it easy for you. I love perusing the bundles, and I do. They have gnomes right now. I don't know. Oh, I just bought some of the sewing machine. I couldn't resist. It's ridiculous. I have no willpower. Anyway, I got them. Oh, Christmas tree. See, this is what happens. I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't get that one. It's ridiculous. So be on the lookout. I'll be showing you a lot more of my buys. You know, last week I actually mentioned that my chat function was showing Facebook, and I was super excited. And this week it went back to not showing Facebook comments. So, restream if you're listening, which you probably are. Show me all my comments. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, if you want to enter the So English Fabrics gift certificate, it's a $50 gift certificate. Go check out their website. And on YouTube only, I am not checking responses on Facebook this week. This is a YouTube only following plea. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then in the comments of today's Tipsy Tuesday video, let me know which fabric you like from So English. If you want to tell me which pattern you'd make with it, fantastic. If you just want to tell me the fabric you like, that's fine too. You can link it, you can just tell me the name, whatever floats your boat. It's interesting to me, in the past, we've gotten less entries, so you actually have more of a chance of winning when we ask you to show us which fabric you like. Which is intriguing, because I'm not sure what else I would have you do. Food for thought. I bought something for myself this week. Not a new laptop, because the battery or the fan is still going. I bought a camera, and here's why. I do not have a pattern in testing. I don't have a pattern in development. Well, okay, that's a lie. I always have like a bajillion patterns in development, and some I keep going, and some I never get made. I think I have one dolman sweater with like a interesting hem band. I don't even know what it is in there, that's been in there for a year, and it just doesn't bring me joy, and I don't think it'll ever be made. Anyway, so I have been helping Laura with free tutorials on the website and some sewing it up videos, and she's being very nice to me because she is a professional in front of the camera and knows how to keep her hands on screen. Oh my gosh. I took a whole video. You can see the tripod set up over there. And like if this is the screen, my hands are like over here. I'm not kidding. It's ridiculous. Like, what's the learning curve, right? So I reshot that this morning. I'm learning. She's being very patient with me. But then I did a whole sewing it up video. Where are they? For some Versatility pants, because those are my go-to pajama pants. And I'm not kidding. I'm going to give a plug for these stripes. I actually bought these stripes in a different color, and I'm about 90% sure it's the same fabric. I'll show you again. See? But it's French terry. This is what led to the giveaway last week, where I decided to buy somebody French terry because, oh my gosh, I'm so cozy, and I don't want to take them off, and I have worn them outside, even though they totally look like pajamas to me, because they're just so cozy. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, so I did an entire sewing it up video. I was like, I'm going to be helpful and make things for the website and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The entire video, I'm pretty sure, is out of focus because my old camera, which I thought was like a super fancy camera, it wasn't, like I would look on the little screen like it has one of these. It's an older Rebel. It has one of these, and I thought that it was like showing me in focus, and I'm looking at it and looking at it. I'm like, oh, it's totally in focus. We're good. Nope. So that was like a 3-hour chunk of time that I just lost. And I don't know if Laura's able to do anything with that video. So I might end up making more pajama pants. This one was not super expensive. I really thought that I was going to have to spend a lot more money to get a new camera. But Laura led me to this one I bought on Amazon. It came with all these gadgets that I probably don't need, but it was kind of fun to feel like, oh, gadgets. And it has a touch screen little thing. So like if I wanted to focus on something, I touch the screen and boom, focuses where I want. It's amazing. All right, so moving right along. Okay, we do have a pattern in testing this week. The lovely Rochelle has been working on the women's and kids Sandra Tunics. It's a dolman style top. It has a tunic length with a vented band, short sleeve, long sleeve, crew, scoop, v-neck, hood, and it has a center back seam. So here's the bottom line. It's quick, it's easy, and it's super stylish. What's not to love? I actually printed out my pattern. I'm hoping to make one today. You know, I have very lofty goals for my working life, but I also have sick kids at home. And that's a struggle that I deal with almost every day. Like last weekend, I was like, I have all these plans. I'm going to sew it up, and I'm going to do this, and I've got this video tutorial, and I've got this free thing for the website, and I've got this, and this, and this. And I think Laura just sends me the gif from the guy from The Office just laughing. Because she knows my heart is in the right place. It really is. Speaking of Laura, she is working on an hour-long video tutorial for the Sewing Summit. This is actually being put on by Rebecca Page Patterns, but Laura is one of 34 people who are coming together to offer video tutorials on a variety of topics, and they're all about an hour long, so it's like a ton of work, and it'll be, I believe it's November 18th through the 22nd. I meant to double check that date, but I'm pretty sure somewhere around there. Stephanie's online, so she'll correct me because Stephanie Trommel from The Sarcastic Sewist is one of the presenters too. We love Stephanie, and I got to meet her. Anyway, and she showed me on her blog. It makes me laugh. That actually reminds me, the dress that I showed you last week, which I didn't bring downstairs, and I don't want to like look around for the picture for very long. But if you look at Stephanie's blog, she didn't show a full-length shot of me, but she showed the waist. That's actually fabric from So So English as well. It's some burgundy ponte that I bought, and it was beautiful. So the Sewing Summit, you sign up. It's free to watch the videos that are that day, and like I said, it's a week long. If you want lifetime access, then you pay, but you can watch all of them for free. So that's kind of cool. So sign up. We're not making any money from this. Yeah. I don't know. It's just cool. You get to see Laura. She did an awesome job. So we have that going on. We have the Sandra tunic that we'll release next week. As soon as we get to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm planning another giveaway. Oh my gosh! And exciting news for me. A magazine out of the UK asked to showcase 2 of our patterns. So, holla. And then, yesterday, I was at Barnes & Noble, which is funny because I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I was looking through their magazines because I'm always curious like what sewing magazines there really are that aren't quilting. And that particular, it's I don't want to say the wrong name because now I'm having a brain fart, but it was the UK version, was available in my Barnes & Noble, so now I can even buy the magazine. This is huge because I am trying to spread out into the non-Facebook world a little bit and reach more people. And so as part of that, I'm actually thinking about getting a booth, that's what it's called, at the Sew Expo in Atlanta in March. This is a huge step for me because I'm a horrible introvert, and except for these 30 minutes that I spend with you each week, I don't talk to people. Ever. No, I'm just kidding. But I am, it's expensive, and there's going to be a lot of quilters there, and so I'm going to be like, come to the dark side. I know that So English actually went to a couple of these sewing expos last year, and my friend Rochelle, not my friend, my designer, she is my friend, I'm just messing that up, Rochelle, who works here at 5 out of 4, went to the sewing expo that was in Puyallup, Washington, and said that, yeah, there's a couple designers, but it's really mostly quilting. Well, I gotta get those people. I want them. Because here's the thing, like most of the magazines and websites cater to like the big four or these indie sewing patterns who don't have PDF patterns. They have paper patterns. But there's no money in paper patterns. That's fine. I can do things for marketing. But I have to pay to get them printed. And so I'm going to hopefully be working on that. And it's like, it's a huge step. So that's what I'm working on. Oh, Sandy. I think it's so news. My brain is just not what it used to be. That's all you need to know about that. It's kind of sad. I used to be so smart. Oh, here we go. Let's look. Nope, wrong person. I was trying to find it for you quickly. It's not working. Oh, it is Sew Magazine out of the UK. And even they like give you 2 simplicity patterns or something with each issue. And I'm like, come on, people. That's fine. Paper patterns, you can get them for 99 cents. I get you. I get it. But indie patterns, like I feel like the support a small business. How about that? We'll go with that. You are commenting. Linda DeGrasse, you just commented. So that's all you have to do, but now tell me which fabric you like from So English. Alright, I have one last thing to tell you, and then I'm done. I promise. I'm not going to keep you here all day, although I do kind of feel like I have friends when I'm online. I did actually talk with a project manager, who happens to be a friend, about planning a retreat, so I've got that working in the background. And I finished an awesome book. So I'm a huge fan of Kristin Hannah. I'm pretty sure that when I first started talking about what books I read, because if you're new to 5 out of 4, I drive a lot. I have 6 kids. I drive a lot. A lot. Like everybody says they drive a lot. All mothers drive a lot. I drive a lot too. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I also have this thing in order to turn my brain off each night. I have to read 10 pages. It's just a thing. So I'm a huge book fan, book nerd, whatever you want to call me. And I finished The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah. So this is about her family moving to Alaska. And there's a lot of drama in there. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So good. Get it? So good. No, it's just so good. So, The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah. If you have not read The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah, I highly recommend that too, because it was amazing. Anyway, I wanted to share that. I've now got to find a new book, which is always a sad moment, because I have a lot of driving scheduled for this afternoon to take my kids to various activities. And I feel like, I need a part 2, and that's how Disney makes all their money. No, I'm just kidding. It was such a good book, though. I mean, the visual, if you've never been to Alaska, it's very beautiful. She talks about homesteading. She talks about, it's like starts in the 60s and goes through the 80s. Anyways, it's beautiful. I loved it. Highly recommend. 2 thumbs up. All right. Don't forget to join our giveaway for So English $50 gift certificate. Don't forget to join us here on YouTube. If you could like our video, you're already commenting, which is awesome. If you could also subscribe, you will get notifications for next week's, what is the show called? Tipsy Tuesday? Oh my gosh, time for more coffee. We love having you here, and we are forever thankful that you're part of the 5 out of 4 community, because that's really what we're trying to build here, is a community. I think too many of us feel like we're chatting it up with friends when we're online, and really, I really want to feel like I have friends, whether you're online or not. When we have a sewing retreat, I hope you're all able to come and join us and help build that community and make it even stronger. Until next week, I'm Jessica, and thank you for supporting 5 out of 4 Patterns.